Please subscribe.
The Volvo XC90 SUV is the most established model in the brand's lineup. Give that sync access for a minute. At the point when the present age appeared for 2016 as a genuinely all-new model, it was a much-needed refresher in a lineup loaded up with obsolete vehicles. Be that as it may, Volvo has been reliably turning out with spic and span models from that point forward, so to keep the now old XC90 feeling crisp, it's giving the SUV a facelift for the 2020 model year. With regards to styling changes, however, the XC90 has gotten what might be compared to a needle of Botox rather than a full suite of corrective strategies. There's another grille, some new wheel plans, distinctive outside hues, and that is fundamentally it. Yet, it's not as if the XC90 truly required a styling update, at any rate. It stays extraordinary compared to other looking SUVs accessible today, and doesn't look as old as it really may be. As outwardly, the inside hasn't changed much, either. There are some extra trim choices and another customized fleece inside upholstery alternative that looks very chic, and the XC90 would now be able to be had in a 6-situate arrangement notwithstanding the current 4-, 5-, and 7-situate arrangements. Android Auto capacity is new for the Sensus infotainment framework, as is Spotify music spilling. Since the XC90's presentation, Volvo has turned out with a lot of driver help includes that weren't accessible on the huge SUV, which the organization is currently correcting. Guiding help has been added to the XC90's mechanized crisis braking and vulnerable side checking frameworks, with Volvo calling attention to that the previous is the main such framework that can identify people on foot, bicyclists, and enormous creatures like moose. The cross-traffic ready currently has computerized braking, and the approaching path alleviation framework that appeared on the XC60 is presently accessible. It will guide the vehicle again into the right path on the off chance that it has strayed and there is approaching traffic. Disappointingly, the greatest news for the new XC90 won't advance toward the United States in any event, not yet. Beginning with the XC90, Volvo will present new non-module crossover powertrains over its lineup, which are set apart by AB identification. B5 and B6 adaptations will be accessible, in view of the current T5 and T6 motors. These new half-breeds utilize regenerative braking for what the organization calls its mellow mixtures. Volvo says that this framework can offer fuel reserve funds and outflows decreases of up to 15% in certifiable driving. Powertrain changes haven't been restricted to the new half and halves, however. The T8 module crossbreed arrangement, which uses a turbocharged and supercharged 2.0-liter inline-4, same as the T6, has been overhauled with another battery pack and what Volvo calls brake-by-wire propelled battery charging. Volvo says range has been expanded by around 15%, and all-out framework power is up to 420 strength, from 400 already. These updates will be made in all cases to all T8 prepared 60 and 90 arrangement models, with the XC90 being the first. The 2020 XC90 will go discounted in the United States this fall, with request books open currently, estimating presently can't seem to be discharged. Creation, which begins in May, will stay at Volvo's Torslanda, Sweden, plant. The cutting-edge XC90, in view of the second era of Volvo's SPA stage that supports its 60 and 90 arrangement models, will make its presentation in 2 or 3 years, introducing another new period of crisp Volvo models.